Welcome to our channel Raskolabla Reviews, and welcome back to another new review video. In this video, let's talk about Skoda Octavia. Few cars encapsulate the spirit of the brand that produces them as the Skoda Octavia. Whether in hatchback or estate form, the machine has become known for its understated charm, all-round practicality, and tremendous value for money. It's a formula that clearly works. Across 4 generations since it was launched in 1996, Skoda has now sold more than 7 million Octavia, easily making it the firm's bestseller, and the values of the Octavia have seeped into the brand's whole lineup today. The 4th generation Octavia arrived in 2020 as an altogether more mature offering than previous generations, with bolder styling and a plusher interior. And it's now been given a mid-life facelift with subtly refreshed exterior styling, an upgraded infotainment display inside, and a revamped powertrain lineup, including a new entry-level petrol. There's something of an old-school charm about the Octavia. In an era when buyers are flocking to SUVs and car firms are pushing plug-in hybrid and full electric vehicles, it's offered as a hatchback and estate, and with only the merest hint of mild hybrid electrification. No shame in that. Skoda is playing to this car's strengths, and there's still huge appeal for such cars. Underneath its sharply drawn exterior, the Octavia retains the versatile MQB platform that it first adopted in 2012 and is now used extensively across the Volkswagen Group, albeit in a lightly modified form, with added rigidity and stiffness to its hot-formed steel and aluminum structure. The 4th generation Octavia retains the 2,686 mm wheelbase of the car it replaces, but in a move aimed at providing greater interior accommodation and more load-carrying space, it has grown moderately. The hatch measures 4,698 mm long, 1,829 mm wide, and 1,470 mm high, while the estate is stretched to 4,705 mm. The retention of the MQB platform means many of the hard points of the 3rd generation Octavia are also carried over, as is the electromechanical steering system and the suspension, which uses a combination of McPherson struts up front and either a torsion beam or multi-link arrangement at the rear, depending on the model, but all with detail changes aimed at making the car more comfortable. There have been some minor tweaks for the facelift due to updated safety regulations. Overall, there are 4 different chassis options, with top-spec models offered with Dynamic Chassis Control, DCC, featuring Driving Mode Select system fitted to our test car. The Sportline cars feature a 10 mm lowering of ride height while bringing adaptive damping and a range of different driving modes that allow you to alter the characteristics of the steering, damping, and throttle mapping. Skoda has mirrored the developments brought to the 8th generation Volkswagen Golf, alongside which the MK4 Octavia was conceived, by providing the car with a reworked electric architecture. With this comes more advanced active safety systems, including optional adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assistance with Level 2 autonomous functions, as well as matrix LED headlights, optional on Sportline models, standard on the forthcoming VRS models. The design changes for the facelift have been kept purposefully light, although there are new designs of LED lighting and a revamped bumper. It's subtle but distinctive, and it shouldn't alienate the many fans of the Octavia. With the 4th generation model, the Octavia took a clear step up market, with plenty of premium-looking trim and technology on display in the cabin. That's been further emphasized by the 2024 facelift, which brings in changes introduced on other VW Group models using the MQB platform lately. The most notable is that the Octavia now features a 13-inch central touchscreen, while in the UK all but entry-level models also feature a 10/25-inch digital instrument display. The infotainment features redesigned graphics, and the system is generally clear and simple to use. The system now comes with a permanent internet connection, allowing for features and services from Skoda Connect, and will soon feature a ChatGPT-aided AI digital voice assistant, should you like such things. While the touchscreen has grown, there are still a useful number of physical buttons, both on the lower reaches of the dash and the steering wheel. The slightly contentious volume control slider remains, but given you can also adjust the sound with a rotary dial on the wheel spoke that shouldn't scare you too much.